Twisters proved to be quite the force last weekend at the box office. Our film critic Erik Childress is on the scene for us. The big budget film, Erik, cost $200 million to produce. Bring us up to date on the box office numbers.
Sure, Angie. Twisters, as we said last week, was tracking somewhere around $50 million and ended up doing around $80 million with a strong showing from folks last weekend, showing that you can never dismiss a film from 3 decades ago that continued its theatrical success with VHS rewinds and cable showings. So we're looking at close to $400 million conservatively for the film turning a profit. Unlike many other summer blockbusters, though, Twisters has opened rather softly overseas. On top of all that, Twisters begins facing competition tonight with the release of Deadpool and Wolverine, which is the most hyped film of the summer and expected to dominate this weekend.
Here's a look.
Scott used to beg me to wear this suit. So did Doran and the Beast. But I couldn't have him thinking I wanted to be there. And it was too late.
It's only 9 people, but my entire world is right here in this picture. And I have no idea how to save it alone, but you know how to save them.
Deadpool and Wolverine are hoping to break some records this weekend. How well do you anticipate it will do, and will this help revive the Marvel brand?
To answer that second part first, Angie, this will definitely boost the recent lackluster numbers, but that is because it is dealing with established characters who were popular before and are now teaming up in a way that was initially teased in 2009 with Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Coincidentally, the first film to open to over $80 million and not gross $200 million domestic, but was botched. The team-up of Reynolds and Jackman, whose playful social media teasing of each other over the years, promises a lot of comic book-related surprises, so much so that early junket reviewers were only shown the first half hour before their interviews.
What's on your movie stars list for this weekend?
Well, how about Deadpool and Wolverine? Now, both of the Deadpool films are available on Disney+. Deadpool 2, I think, is one of the rare sequels that vastly improves on the original. Though that one is fun too, the second film has a better story, better action, more laughs, and isn't as constrained by its origin tale trappings. Then on the Wolverine side, just stick with Disney+, and I would recommend checking out X-Men Days of Future Past, which I believe to be the best of the X-Men films, an Avengers-like teaming of all the heroes and villains with a well-crafted time-traveling plot that will probably have some incarnations in the new film. But also be sure not to miss Logan. Not just the best of any of the films to feature the character, but truly one of the best comic book films ever made by director James Mangold. Now, jokes are likely to be made in the new film at its expense, and you certainly don't want anything spoiled as it works as a standalone entry without having to go through the cavalcade of franchises. Start there, and then get to Deadpool and Wolverine if you must, because it's not going anywhere the rest of the summer.
Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.